All right, let's talk dropshipping. I know, you've probably seen a million videos about it, but this is different. We're gonna cut right through all the hype and give you a real, no-nonsense guide on how to actually start a dropshipping business here in India. So what even is dropshipping? Let's break it down. Think of yourself as the cool, trendy storefront. You find an awesome product, you market it, and you make the sale. But, and here's the magic part, you never actually see or touch the product. A third-party supplier, someone like Reposo Cloud, handles all the heavy lifting. The inventory, the packing, the shipping, all of it, straight to your customer. Your job is just to sell.
Okay, before we get into the nitty-gritty, we have to bust some myths. The internet paints this picture of dropshipping as this, easy, passive income dream. The reality? It's a real business. It needs a real strategy. You're not just flipping a product, you're building a brand from scratch. A brand that has to earn the trust of Indian consumers, who are pretty smart shoppers, right? So no, it's not a get-rich-quick thing. But is it possible? Absolutely.
All right, now that we've got that out of the way, let's get to the fun stuff. Finding that product to sell. This is where it all begins.
So how do you find a winner? Don't just guess, it's all about the data. First thing you do, jump onto a platform like Reposo Cloud. Head straight for the trending and most added categories. That's your first clue. See something you like? Good. Now your next stop is the Meta Ads library. It's totally free. Search for that product and see who's running ads for it. And here's the secret. If you find ads that have been running for more than a week, that's a huge sign it's profitable. Oh, and one more thing. Try to find products that solve a real problem. Those are way easier to market.
And here's the most important question you have to ask yourself. Seriously. Look at the supplier's price, now double it. Would you personally pay that price for this product? Be honest. If there's even a tiny bit of hesitation, nope. Back to step one. Find something else.
Let's just be real for a second. Chances are, whatever you decide to sell is already on Amazon or Flipkart, and probably for less money. So the big question is, why on earth would someone buy it from you? The answer is everything. It's your brand. It's the story you tell, the trust you build, the whole vibe of your website. That's your only real advantage.
Okay, so you've got your product. Awesome. Now you need to give it a home online. Let's get into building your store.
All right, your brand toolkit. Don't get stuck here. Seriously, for a name, just use an AI name generator to get some ideas. For the domain, hop on GoDaddy. For the logo, Canva. Make something simple and clean. Done. That's all you need to start.
Now, for the actual website platform, look, just use Shopify. Honestly, it's the industry standard for a reason. It's easy to use, and it syncs up perfectly with suppliers like Reposo Cloud. You can literally import products with a single click. It just makes your life so much easier.
And check this out. The price to get started is insane. For the first 3 months, it's just 20 rupees a month. I mean, that sounds almost fake, right? Well, there is one small catch you need to know about. While the fee is tiny, Shopify puts a temporary hold of about 5,000 rupees in your bank account when you first sign up. Now, it's not a charge. They don't take the money. It's just held for a bit. Just wanted to give you a heads up so it's not a surprise. Okay, when it comes to designing your store, just stick to these 3 golden rules. Rule number 1, spy on your competition. See what the top brands are doing and learn from them. Rule number 2, design for mobile phones first, period. That's where almost everyone will see your site. And rule number 3, do not buy a fancy theme. Start with a free one like Refresh. It's clean, it looks premium, and it's all you need.
So you've got the product, you've got the store, you're all set, right? Well, not quite. A beautiful store with no customers is like throwing a party and nobody shows up. Now comes the most important part, marketing.
Okay, lean in, because I've got a killer pro tip for you. Your competition? They're all using the same generic photos from the supplier. It's boring. To stand out, you need your own content. So here's the play. Order your product on Amazon, use that return window to create your own unique photos and ad videos. Then, just return it. It costs you nothing, and you end up with completely original ad content that no one else has.
Time to run your first ad on Meta, Facebook and Instagram. Don't overcomplicate it. For your goal, choose sales. Your budget? Start small, like 200 to 400 rupees a day. For targeting, just focus on the big metro cities at first. And here is a crucial tip. Reposo Cloud gives you data on which PIN codes have high return rates. Use that list to exclude those areas from your ads. This one tip will save you so much trouble.
And one last thing about ads. Be patient. Please. Don't panic and kill your ad after 24 hours if you don't see sales. The algorithm needs like 3 or 4 days to learn and find your customers. Just let it run.
Okay, so things are going well, the ads are working, the orders are coming in, life is good. But there's one final piece of the puzzle. The one thing that most people ignore until it's too late. Yep, we gotta talk about taxes.
You know that feeling, right? You're about to check out online, you see the final price, and then bam! They slap on an 18% GST charge. It's the worst, and it's the #1 reason people abandon their carts. So the solution is simple. You have to bake that tax into your selling price. Now I know what you're thinking, that's gonna kill my profit margin. And you're right, it does. Which is why the smart move is to register for a GSTIN. That way you can claim that tax back as an expense. So do you need a GSTI right away? Well, not technically, but as soon as your yearly sales hit 40 lakhs, which is the limit in most states, it becomes mandatory. So it's something you definitely want to plan for.
Okay, that was a lot of information, I know. So let's boil it all down to a simple 3-step blueprint for your success.
Really, this whole business comes down to 3 core steps. Step 1, find your product. Use a platform like Reposo Cloud to source it. Step 2, build your store. Shopify is your best friend here. Step 3, create your ads. This is where your creativity really comes into play to actually get people to buy. Look, if you take away just one thing today, please let it be this. Everybody has access to the same products on Reposo Cloud. Everybody. The product itself is not your advantage. Your creativity, your branding, your ads, the trust you build, that is the only thing that will separate you from everyone else.
And let's end right where we started, with a dose of reality. This is not a shortcut to being a millionaire overnight. It's a real business. It's complicated. It's gonna take a lot of work. But is it impossible? Not even close. You can absolutely do this.
So now you have the blueprint. You know the steps. The real question is, what are you going to do with it? How are you going to make your brand the one that stands out?